Yo, I'm Damien. A good call. I got a new mic, by the way. Let me know if you guys like it in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. I don't know yet if it sounds like too much better or too different. Hopefully it does in a good way. But yeah, I don't. I've been struggling a lot with like this is my second channel technically. My first channel is like gaming videos. This one's more. I mean, I Rocket League in the background is a game still, but I'm more talking in these rather than focusing on the gameplay or anything because I'm trash at Rocket League. But I don't know if these videos are cringy or if they're like not necessarily wholesome, but like therapeutic. Like I struggle with that because I'm like on these videos I'm kind of opening up a lot about like things I think about. And I don't really open up ever like with my friends or like casually or in streams or anything very much. So this is definitely like a different direction I've taken things. Just because I think it's helpful for me, but I don't know if I'm gonna look back on these and be like, wow, that is cringy. He's really talking about that, or I don't know. I might like be judging myself too much, but like a huge inspiration for this channel was like the weekly slap, and that's what I kind of want to resemble this channel to. And I just think like those videos are real, like are so real in a sense that it helps people going through the same thing that he's talking about in that video. In every video he has a different topic and he seems to kind of blend all the scripts like together in a way where it doesn't even seem like a script. It just seems like he's talking about it. It just seems like he's talking like from his mind, and I think that's a good skill to have without like saying too many times or like pausing too much because they don't really, as I say they don't seem very edited. If you haven't checked his channel out, I'll leave it in the description, but the weekly slap, yeah, they seem very much from the heart, other than when he's reading out the emails that have been sent to him. But like they just seem like they're coming from the heart, and he seems to say them like effortlessly. I'm not sure if he has a script or not. He might have a script, and it's just the way he delivers it sounds very real or like from the heart and like fluid. But yeah, that's what I want this channel to kind of resemble. So I'm developing that skill, as well as just talking about like my personal feelings and stuff to myself, I guess. I'm kind of just laying them out, because I tend to like think a lot and like get in my head a lot about certain stuff. Like I don't know if it's just like the competitive nature that I just have, or like I think it must be that, because I like in video games I get in my head when I'm not doing well, I tend to do worse because I'm saying, wow, you're really not doing well, you could do better, but you're not. And I just tend to do worse when I'm in that state of mind. And I just think like is it because am I getting in my own head because of what like other people are gonna see? Like, wow, this man has been playing video games for 5 years and he did trash. Or am I getting in my head because I just hate losing? And that's kind of a fine line that I'm not sure where I'm at. Because I could tell myself or like tell other people like, yeah, I don't care what other people think, but then be super hard on myself because what are other people gonna say, like subconsciously or something, like I don't know. I think it's very easy for me to lie to myself, so I'd rather just leave an open-ended question and have it be answered through kind of analysis of my ways of thinking. I don't know. But yeah, I honestly think it is competitive nature, but I am also biased, and I'd like to think that I don't think about what other people are thinking about me, but or like care about what other people are thinking about me, but um like in nature I am pretty competitive. I've never really lost, or I've never really liked losing. Whether that's just like throwing a tantrum, not a tantrum, but just getting upset that I lost at something. That's why I like video games so much, I feel like, because there's days where I just completely pop off, or moments where I am in the flow state. And then there's moments where I'm doing horrible, and it just feels so like, to me it feels so bad that I either get really down on myself, or I play another one to try and redeem myself, and then you know and then that next game I might be popping off that whole time or something. Really might be like a nerdy topic that I'm talking about, like, I don't know. But yeah, I've just been thinking about that. Like, the flow state is also really interesting because it's almost like your mind is blank and you just do. Like, there's no thinking, you just do. If that makes sense. It's almost an indescribable feeling. But you just seem so present, and like for me yesterday, I played a Valorant match. It was a ranked. It was like our third or fourth ranked in. And I think it was like a 3v. It was like a 3v5. Bomb was getting planted on B, and this is on split, by the way. Bomb was getting planted on B. I went off of heaven and went down as Yoru, and in the moment I kind of was just like thinking about, the bomb wasn't getting planted, sorry, it was getting diffused, and so I had to hurry. That's what it was. So I dropped heaven, and like in the moment I just wasn't thinking anything. Like, I was just in the like I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I was just in that moment. I was living in that moment with no thoughts, almost no hearing, or like no senses at all. I was just doing, like I was seeing and I was doing, and I get the nastiest 4K I think I've ever gotten in my life. And like, there was only four people left. They did defuse a bomb because the third guy that I killed was the guy who finished defusing. So it was like as if, because I wasn't doing very good in that match. I really wasn't. I was doing like below average. I was going negative. And then it was almost like if in that moment I was like, it really felt like I was the best player alive. Like I kid you not, like I don't know how to explain to you what I was feeling, or like how it felt in that moment, but I will tell you, they were lined up, not lined up. They were all right next to each other, but they were not lined up where I could just collate all of them. I swung the first guy, snapped on his head, got a headshot. The second guy, I sprayed transferred, snapped on his head. I stopped shooting. The third guy, I hit him in the body and then headshotted him. And then the fourth guy, I was running out of bullets, but I did 4 body shots. The fourth guy was the one that defused, not the third guy, sorry. Earlier I said the third guy. It was the fourth guy. He defused, but I ended up getting that 4K, and they all like had vandals and phantoms and stuff. But I don't think I missed a bullet in that magazine. And I wasn't talking, I wasn't thinking. It was kind of due. And I know a lot of athletes or people that play video games, or even if you do like art, I know there's flow states for everything. And it's really interesting how to channel them, because I don't think I've ever been able to on command channel like the flow state and put myself in the flow state. I've watched a video actually about flow state before, and not that it's like super credible or anything. It could all be BS and I'm just joshing you, but the video I watched like was supposedly gonna teach you how to get in the flow state. But I truly believe like the flow state is like so difficult to manually put yourself in. Like I honestly don't think it's possible. Like it's just really weird. Leave a comment if you've been in the flow state before and how it made you feel, because for me, I feel like it's indescribable what I was feeling, because I was honestly feeling nothing. I was completely focused. Like I was flawlessly focused at the task at hand, completely present. I wasn't talking, I wasn't thinking. I've never snapped so hard on 4 people's heads in my life until that moment. And I've been in the flow state before that moment, but I feel like that flow state I had yesterday was so intense. It's almost indescribable. I don't know. I'm just rambling about the flow state, but I just want to make a video on this YouTube account. I kind of enjoy making these like sit down talk videos, especially like testing out this new microphone I have. Hopefully it sounds pretty good. My throat's definitely been killing me recently. I don't know what it is. I really don't think I have Rona. It feels nothing like Rona, because I've had it before and it's trash. But yeah. If you guys haven't already, I'll link my first account if you want to check it out. If not, I don't think these videos are getting very many views, so I appreciate you watching if you are watching, and thank you guys for watching, man. See you guys later.